Folks, I'm making khandvi today. This request came to me from my uncle in Vancouver. He said, when I came and visited you, you made this khandvi, so I'm going to try to replicate it. This recipe goes long back. It comes from Gujarat. It's a very fine, quick snack. One of our close friends, Renu, she taught me how to make this recipe. The purpose of showing this recipe so that I can show you a small twist in my technique. I chill it over the counter, and that's the main purpose of showing this recipe. Thank you very much. For khandvi, first we make a paste of grbanzo bean flour. That's also called gram flour, or in Hindi, besan. We will add some buttermilk to it, 1 cup of it, and dilute it further with 2 cups of water. In that, we'll add salt, turmeric, and an Indian spice called asafoetida. I'll add besan to the bowl. Besan is sort of lumpy, so one word of caution that if you add all liquid ingredients simultaneously or in a big chunk, then those lumps will be impossible to get rid of. So in order to do a good kneading of the besan or gram flour, we add little bit of liquid at a time. So first I added some buttermilk. Now I want to make sure that I work in all the lumps. I have smooth consistency now, no lumps. That's when I can add rest of the buttermilk. Water. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of turmeric. Then I have to work this through so that it becomes a nice and consistent runny liquid. I'll add a pinch of asafoetida. That's more than enough. We're ready to cook it. I'll add this blend to the saucepan. Turn the burner on at medium heat. While it's heating up, I have to continuously stir it. But if you do not stir it continuously, it will become lumpy and we'll have to throw it away. As you see, it's boiling now. We'll turn the heat off. As the batter is cooling down, I started to prepare the counter. What I did is put some ice on the counter so that will chill the counter nicely, and this is where we are going to lay it down. In few minutes of ice treatment, the counter, granite or marble is nicely chilled. I'm going to remove the ice now, wipe the counter clean, lay an aluminum foil on it. I'll add some oil to it. Spread the oil evenly. See how thick this has become now? So I'm just going to pour it. And spread it on a thin layer. We'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. I have some green chilies, 2 types, optional. You can have just one, or hot one, or not so hot one, depending on your choice of heat tolerance. I have cilantro, I have some red chili flakes, and I have some black mustard seeds here. I'm heating 1 tablespoon of oil in a pan. Once it's hot, we're going to pop some mustard seeds into that. When you put few mustard seeds into that, they should start sizzling. Still, oil is not hot enough. We're going to wait until they pop. Once you hear the first few pops, we add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Reduce the heat to low. When they stop popping, we'll turn the heat off all the way, just to be on the safe side, and add 1 of the kind of chili peppers we prepared. I'm going to make a milder version, so I'm adding jalapeno this time. After I add the chili peppers, I turn the heat back on so that they sizzle and they get nicely cooked. Looks like the pepper are nicely cooking. They're almost ready to be used. I poured the mixture over my khandvi. I added some cilantro. And coconut flakes. I'm going to also leave some hotter chilies for anybody who wants a little bit more warmth in it.